Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Roy Mackay will be key here, Peter. He'll be leading the line, operating as the target man. We all know how good he is in the air and how good he is when the area is crowded.
One of the very best in the business, isn't he?
And his numbers certainly say so. So many of his goals coming on the break, of course. And I think this team will be set up to counter-attack to suit his style.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Isco! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Isco really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Goa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Isco. And it's Conte. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mackay might just make this. Kukçu. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Kukçu's cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kukçu gets a foot in here. He's a sharp little ball here. Conte. Now, can they get him away? Lofted it. There's the header! Cleared away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bristol are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Guirassy, and here's Isco. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Isco. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Threads one in. Now it's Guirassy. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He's picked his way through. De Jong. Pedri can see things others simply cannot. And here's Bernardo Silva. Kukçu receives it in a good position here. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kukçu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been slung wide. Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Bristol are looking to go forward now. It's a promising position. Plays it in low. here's Bale. Little pass back. This is a promising build-up. Van der Ven, back towards the middle. Now that looks a decent ball. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And here's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Back in once more. There's the shot! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Bristol are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Bristol really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Bristol just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. Bristol leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mackay gets flagged offside. Pedri, De Jong, spread to the right, and he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Pedri. White. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goa are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
He's having a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Isco. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Howson gets over and intercepts.
The attendance for this match
Your
was
impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And here's Diaz. And that's really well manoeuvred. That has ended up in no man's land. Van der Ven gets it clear. Now it's Guirassy. Played out towards the right wing. Isco.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pedri. In with the challenge. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get rid. Diaz. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Goa get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong proves just a little bit too strong. Bristol leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played into the box. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Over to the right flank. Goa do have a chance to counter here. And he's forced to go back. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Diaz. Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Knocks it into space. And he's undercooked that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Guirassy. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Drives it in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. White receives it in a wide position.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Van Dijk cuts it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bale in the hunt and looking threatening. And there goes the final whistle. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Schmeichel taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponent struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you...